Hey everyone, Shark here, and there's a couple of new events for free Primogems. These events will take a couple of days to complete, which is why this video will focus on how to get your Primogems the fastest, including ways to get extra Primogems from one of the events going on right now. The way you get Primogems in the first web event is to hose down some less than pristine areas of Fontaine. You need to use stamina to unlock various areas to get more Primogems. The way you get more stamina to unlock more areas is by completing daily tasks and challenge missions. The daily tasks are simple enough, like logging into the game or completing commissions, so I want to give you some tips on how to complete the challenge missions. There are a total of 8 challenge missions, but you only need to complete 5 in order to get the maximum amount of stamina. So let me give you a couple of tips to make these challenge missions much easier. First, for defeating an enemy of note, I fought Boreas, the weekly wolf boss. You just need to beat an enemy of note. You don't need to necessarily loot anything from it or spend resin on it if it's a weekly boss or something like that. I figure the local legends will probably work, but they can be a pain to fight sometimes, so I just decided to fight Boreas and it worked just fine. The second tip I have is for the challenge missions to enhance artifacts and weapons 5 times. Enhancing does not mean leveling them up, so you can put in one item, press enhance, then put in another item, press enhance again, and repeat that process 5 times to complete these missions. And the third tip for these challenge missions is to simply refresh this web event after you've completed them, because they don't auto-update, at least they didn't for me, but if you refresh the page and log in again, they should be completed. The tab under the challenge mission section is called Recall Rewards, and this is where you can get an extra 80 Primogems. In order to get these extra Primogems, you need someone who has not played the game in at least 14 days, but let's say that you don't know anyone like that. There is still a way to get those extra Primogems. If you've ever made an alt account or an account on a different server and have not played that account for at least 14 days or more, then this method will work. First, go to the Recall Rewards tab and copy the code from the account that you want to get the Primogems on. Then switch to an alt account that you have not played for at least 14 days and click the link someone else's account, parentheses, they'll receive Primogems. Since you're linking your own personal code, you will be the one to receive the extra Primogems. But this will not work for everyone. This will only work if both accounts have an adventure rank of level 10 or higher, because that's the minimum that you need to participate in this web event. And you cannot have played or logged into one of the accounts for at least 14 days. But if you have an alt account or an account on a different server and both are above adventure rank 10 and you have not played one for at least 14 days, this method should work. With all the stamina you've obtained from the web event, you can unlock 4 of the 6 total areas on your first day. The final 2 areas will take a few more days to unlock, so make sure to check back daily for more free Primogems. As you clean the areas you unlock, you will accumulate wastewater, which you can exchange at the cleanup reputation area for even more free Primogems. You can exchange wastewater with people on your friends list, gross, to further build up your reputation, but you can only exchange with friends who have logged in for that day. You can get a total of 100 reputation by exchanging your wastewater, but you only need 75 reputation points for the maximum number of Primogems. That is the first event going on for Primogems right now, but there is a second event going on as well. It's really unique, but also pretty cumbersome because you have to complete it using a smartphone. And the reason you need a phone is because you have to scan a QR code to get into the event. I tried getting into this web event by scanning the QR code with a tablet, but that didn't work. If your results varied and if you were able to get in, or if you have a different method that may work out a little bit better, let me know in the comments below. But once you scan the QR code and are able to get into the event, that's where things become a little bit interesting. In order to complete this event, you will hear a character's voice line, and then you'll have to hold down a recording button and imitate that character. If you succeed in doing a good impression of Farina, Nouvelette, Wanderer, and so forth, a happy Paimon will appear. Once you successfully imitate 5 character voices, you will get 40 Primogems. A conspiracy theorist might say this is a way for Hoyo to use their millions of fans to train some sort of AI voice model, but us Genshin players will do just about anything for free primos, including training our robot overlords, so it's fine, I guess? Regardless, I hope these Primogem events help you out. Make sure to check back with the channel again soon, because we'll have more free Primogem codes for you. The upcoming codes will only be available for a few hours, so make sure you're subbed with the notifications turned on so you don't miss them when they drop. I love you everyone, stay jawsome, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.